Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be me getting the new Beyond Rarity, Gappy. I don't know what his name actually is from JoJo, because I haven't seen a lot of JoJo, but yeah, this has been a long grind. I do want to tell you guys some stuff to make it maybe even a little bit better, so let's go ahead and start with how do you get Gappy in the first place? Well, you get him actually from the new mode that they came out with, which is going to be the Ascension event. And that's right over here. When you see Dio over heaven, that's when you know you're at the right spot here. Now there is another Dio over heaven in the lobby, but his sprite is here for the Ascension quest for him, which I will be doing again because I did actually get a shiny version. However, I have not gotten a shiny version of Gappy yet. Hoping to get one eventually. But anyway, so you go here, you go to the Ascension event, and it's a 0.25% chance with 100% chance of a capsule. Honestly, you're probably going to get them from the capsule before you get them from the event. Just putting that out there. The capsules are actually a lot more reasonable with their drop rates, apparently, from what I've seen. So, like, just to give you an example, both Gappy and the artist dropped from this. I've gotten a total of 5 Gappys from what I've gotten trying to get the actual Evo material for Gappy. And with the artist, I mean, as you can see, I have a metric ton of the artist. So yeah. Anyway, so once you go through and you grind it a little bit, you're gonna ask the question, okay, so what do I do with Gappy to get him to Beyond Rarity? Well, luckily, we can immediately go from Secret to Beyond. There is no like middle transition, so Gappy will immediately go from being this to being the new version, which is going to be kind of like a, how do I explain it? Like a dull blue version of a character. So like, for example, in the game right now, Rangers are kind of like this mix between blue, yellow, and like pink, right? And the brand new one for Gappy, which is called Beyond, is kind of more of a dullish blue. And how we're going to preview that is you go to Star Adventure Part 1. Yeah, it's like a kind of white blue mixture, and here, like, it's right here at the top here. Now there is also another new ranger. There's actually 2 rangers. There is the the Starboy, aka Jotaro Evo, and then there is the other Evo, which you can also get. Now I believe those 2 are different things as well. So Taru's is one, and then of course Jotaro is also one. However, this requires to get damage with Starboy and then Priest and Vampire Emperor, and it's a lot of damage, so just be careful. So yeah. Anyway. So let's look at the trial. So all of the new characters are trial characters. So Gappy's a trial character, Toro's a trial character, and then Jotaro is also a trial character. All of them are trial characters. Once you get the item to Evo them, they go to their next form, which is going to be Ranger form for these 2, and Beyond for Gappy here. From what I've heard, Gappy in Beyond form is absolutely nuts, and actually like OP for the amount of effort that you're putting in. I will say I'm glad that the devs are actually putting in more trials, because I was kind of a little bit bummed out that Boros was literally just behind an entire just like event, right? And it was like a chance event, and that wasn't really too great for me. But anyway, moving on to how to get Gappy's quest done. Well, honestly, it's not bad. I will tell you a few things that they don't tell you on here. So a lot of this stuff is straightforward. So like, for example, opening 500 Ascension capsules. Opening 500 Ascension capsules just makes it so then you have to run Ascension a lot. And to be honest, it's actually a great thing because there is a chance to get a shiny Gappy here. Another thing you would want to do is also with the clearing Ascension 100 times, that's just going to be done naturally over time. One thing I am going to specify, this one right here that says clear Ascension 10 times with Gappy, he has to be in this first slot where I have him now. Doesn't matter what the rest of the team is. I will actually go ahead and show you guys my team that I used for it, which is going to include the Gilgamesh from the last update and also Crimson Owl. I like both of them, they're really cool. We're also going to go ahead and we are going to take Griffith, and we are going to take, where are they? I have to go through and actually grab these characters. We're also going to take Sinjin Wu, so just going to type in the word shadow. We'll take Sinjin Wu, and then we are also going to take our favorite tank, which is Lullaby Domination, sorry. And that is the team I used. Just to give you a little bit of preview into what I had them wearing. Now this is not optimized, this is just the team that I used for the event. So all of them have Sovereign besides Griffith, who has Duplicator for obvious reasons, because Griffith is literally just a buffing character. I do need to go through and actually put O's on all of his stuff. But on Gappy, we have the Fluffy, and then we have Purple Boots, Eclipse Edge, and then Soul of Prejudice. I just put Soul of Prejudice on stuff that I don't know exactly what soul I want on them. So we have Goggles, we have Wings of the Valkyrie, Bunny Bounce Boots, and Blacklight Reaver, and then Soul of Prejudice on Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh actually shines here because of how his passives work. And since he's more of a long fight character, he actually works really well for the new event. Soul of Fire on Crimson Owl, and then Fluffy, Focus, Flamingo, Bounce Shoes, and Trident. And then for Griffith, we have Goggles, Bounce Boots, Ethereal Lance, and we don't have anything on his body. Honestly, I need to put, where is it? I need to put this back on him, just because that'll make it a bit easier. I forgot to put it back on him. The reason why he doesn't have anything on his body, which I think I actually need to replace at this point, is because his actual like ability stuff, this thing that he usually has, I had it on some other people, so yeah. Anyway, then of course Sinjin Wu, Goggles, Wings of the Valkyrie, Flippers, Blacklight Reaver, Soul of the Cyclops. Very self-explanatory. And then for her, I think I just put random stuff on that gave her more health, so then she kind of is more tanky but also has some cooldown on some of her stuff. And then of course Thing of Prejudice. Again, I'm not really exactly sure what's good for souls here because I haven't gotten a ton of like really good souls, to be honest. But anyway, you run it like this, Gappy in the first slot, and then eventually you will get this done, and then you'll be working on this and other stuff. This top one, clear 200 waves in Wall of Infinite Eyes on Infinite. That's in total, so if you don't want to sit there and wait a bunch of time, you can like do like a certain amount restart, certain amount restart, certain amount restart. I got this done pretty quickly. This one is the one that's probably going to take a lot of people the longest. And I didn't actually get a tip for this until like a little bit ago. So let's go ahead and unequip all here and just type in Gappy. And we're going to grab him. And we're going to actually put him into the test place. And that way he's by himself and able to give us actual damage, and that can be used to actually progress the trial, which I didn't know because I mean it's a test place. I thought that it just didn't count, so that's why I didn't do it earlier. But now that I know it counts, I'm going to try to do that for a lot more characters, because you have to do damage stuff for Jotaro, you have to do stuff for Dio, you have to do multiple different things. So yeah, we just send him into this test place, and then he literally does stuff by himself. And we just let this run for quite a while, and then we'll come back and do some more. I do have to unfortunately still get more capsules, so I'm still a little bit behind on being able to finish Gappy, but that's fine. I'm hoping to get the faster team put together, because I know I have the units. I just don't know if I have the actual items, because a lot of them require you to have certain items. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna continue to work on this. I'm currently about 48 hours in. To be honest, I let this stuff like attack and do stuff overnight. This video was supposed to be done like a day ago, but unfortunately I didn't get like a lot of the stuff I needed done because I didn't learn tips until like recently. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna finish the damage here, and then we're gonna go on and do some ascension stuff, and then hopefully by the time we come back we'll be ready to evo Gappy. So we'll be back. All right, so it has been a little bit, currently like 4:50 in the morning, and yeah, we have gotten all the trial stuff done except for the ascension capsules. And I'm hoping in these last ascension capsules we can get a shiny Gappy, but I doubt it's gonna happen because I have really bad luck. So anyway, go ahead and open these 366 left capsules. See if we can get a shiny Gappy here. I think we're gonna have a lot of just this artist character. Oh, yep, there we go. And I don't think we got a shiny. Let me just double check. Yep, nope, I don't believe any of those guys are shiny. Unfortunate, but that means we're just gonna move straight into the point, which is going to be we are going to evo Gappy into Beyond. So let's go ahead, let's open our quests here, let's go to trials, let's claim this last one, and then finally we can claim the star bubble. All right. And now, after, I will say this cosmetic, while cool and all, it is the most space consuming. And we walk over to our unit evolve, grab Gappy, and bam! He is now beyond rarity. Now let's check him out real quick. So, if I hit view, that's what he looks like. His passive is go beyond. This unit starts at stage 1. Stages persist after death once unlocked, and each new stage retains buffs from the previous stage. The stage 1 is an alternate reality, applying chain and explosion on every hit. Each time both are applied, there's a 5% chance to go to stage 2. Stage 2, each time they activate, heal 300% damage to all enemies in range and gain a permanent plus 5% damage buff with no cap. Each time this unit deals damage, there's a 5% chance to advance to stage 3. Stage 3. All attacks apply bubbled. Every 5 bubbled applications steal 2.5% damage from the highest damaging enemy in range. Bubbled, enemy is slowed by 90% and takes 33% damage. Chained stuns enemies in range for 15 seconds and slows them by 80%. Explosion, next attack deals 150 damage. Passive 2. After attacking, this unit may continue attacking with decreasing probability. Each follow-up attack has a 100% chance to repeat, reduced by 5 with each successful strike. Each time an attack misses, reduce attack cooldown and ability cooldown by 9%. Passive 3, every 10 abilities, summon an enemy copy with the same stats as the last defeated enemy for every summon on the field. Increase summon damage by 55%. Passive 4, soft and wet. 33% range increase on all plunder bubbles. And then finally, passive 5, I see all. For every +2 range above 50, increase damage by 0.5% and summon HP by 0.5% with no cap. So Gappy literally at this point is basically just like, hey, yeah, you guys remember the fact that like it's really hard to I'm not even gonna say it's hard, it's very tedious to obtain meat. Well, it's kind of worth it because now there is actually a like section in the channels for Anime Rangers X that shows you doing a team with Gappy on it. And I'm gonna see if I can do or find that again real quick, and then we'll yeah, we'll try to see if we can find it. It's gonna take a second, but just to show you guys how it can work, we're gonna actually take Gappy and we're going to replace one of our own characters here with Gappy. I think, honestly, who do I want to replace? You know what? Let's replace Primal Fusion here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll go to the Ascension event. So then we can like monitor the game. Now I will say the weirdest thing is like this team that I have actually is decently good. Also, sorry if it sounds like I'm a little bit slower. Oh, actually, hold up. He does have equipment on. It's just the game would rather summon other things because he takes so much money to summon. It takes 20,000 yen to be summoned. Okay, I'm gonna autoplay off because I want to summon him. So this is where Gappy starts with 20 million damage and a bunch of ability cooldown and everything else. Let's go to team. So to level him, you have to pay 22.5 grand. He's expensive. I'm guessing what you should be doing is basically, I'm gonna upgrade him again, is getting him close, and then yeah, eventually his attack is going to just surge, right? I mean, look at this. Just what is this? What? Bro, what? It's just going. It's just going. Like, all it's doing right now is just going up. That's all it's doing. It's just gone. With him having no cap whatsoever on his damage increase, like, look at that. Just look at that. It's at 30. Bruh, it's at 50 billion for hit. Bruh. Look at that. I think this is gonna be my like fastest time. Yeah, he's gone. I am 90% sure that's my fastest time. Okay. Anyway, Gappy, in my opinion, is actually really worth it. You have to build into him to a little bit to make him really OP. But with that being said, that was me spending over 48 hours getting Gappy because, well, between getting all the stuff done and getting all the information correct, it took a while. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below what you guys thought of the video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.